Hi everyone, it's Monique. Happy day. Some of you asked me to make a yoga video, so here I go in nature again, making you a yoga video. Today we'll focus on lengthening the hamstrings and therefore releasing the low back, because a lot of us have been sitting, and so I think that will be really beneficial. So come to lay on your back. You would need a yoga mat or a towel and a yoga strap. If you don't have a strap, you can always use a towel, a belt, or a scarf, or anything you have at home. So come to lay on your back. You're welcome to bend your knees or lengthen the legs in front of you. Place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly. Close the eyes. And take a few moments to reconnect and be aware of your breath. Find your body supported by the earth underneath you. And inhale deeply in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose, inviting Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious ocean breath, into your practice. Inhale deeply in through the nose and exhale fully out through the nose. Keep breathing, connecting and tuning in. And while you're doing so, I would like to read you a paragraph from one of my favorite authors, Louise Hay. And she says, look deep within the center of your heart and find that tiny pinpoint of brilliantly colored light. It is such a beautiful color. It is the very center of your love and healing energy. Watch as your pinpoint of light begins to pulsate and grow until it fills your heart. Let it move through your body from the top of your head to the tip of your toes and through the tips of your fingers. You are absolutely glowing with this beautiful colored light, which is your love and your healing energy. Let your body vibrate with this light. And if you can even say to yourself silently, with every breath I take, I'm getting healthier and stronger. Let the light radiate from you into the world and into the special place in the world that's all yours. You are important. You do count. What you do with your heart does matter. You do make a difference. And so it is. Take another loving inhalation in through the nose and exhale out. If your knees are bent, extend the legs in front of you, please. Release your hands alongside your hips. Bring the right knee into your chest, hug it in. Point your toes. And then continue to inhale with awareness through the nose. And consciously exhale fully through the nose. Bring your awareness to your low back. and soften. Extend the right thigh in front of you, bring the left knee into your chest, hug it in. Point your toes. Feel your hips descend towards the mat, towards the earth. Synchronizing breath and movement, movement and breath in our practice today. Extend the left thigh to the mat. Bring both knees into your chest, hug them in. I like to rock a little bit from side to side, saying hello to my sacrum, to my lumbar. Hello vertebrae, hello low back, hello middle back. And then lengthen the legs in front of you one more time. Grab your strap. You can use a towel, a belt, and strap the ball of your right foot. Extend the right thigh all the way to the sky. Flex the feet. So draw the heels away from your hips and the toes towards your hips. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Allow the left thigh to be really heavy and your left inner thighs to spin slightly towards the floor. One more round of breath. And then take the strands of the strap in your right hand. Take your left hand over the left hip, press it down. Externally rotate the right thigh by drawing the right toes to the right and the right heel to the left. And very slowly and methodically release the right leg to the right, keeping the left hip down, keeping the right hip down. Stretching your inner thigh on the right side and your inner growing. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Bring the leg back to center. Take the strand of the strap with your left hand. Extend the right arm to the right in a T shape. And as you bring the right thigh in towards your chest, release the right leg about 2 to 3 inches to the left. I feel this stretch in my outer right hip and also in my IT band. Slowly, consciously, come back to center. Take both strands of the strap with both hands. Take one more inhalation through the nose. Exhale out. And slowly bend the right knee. Release the strap. Extend the leg in front of you. Release the hands. Notice if there's a difference between the two legs, the two hips, the 2 feet. Fantastic. Second side, take the left knee in, strap the ball of your left foot, extend the leg. Heavy the right thigh in towards the floor, flex your feet. Really press the heels away from your hips and the toes towards your hips. And allow the right inner thigh to descend down. And again, bring your awareness to your breath. Expanding through the inhalation and softening through the exhalation. Enjoying this beautiful, beautiful day. Take the strands of the strap with your left hand. Place the right hand over the right hip. Press it down. Externally rotate the left thigh bone. Left toes out, left heel to the right. And Release the leg to the left, keeping both hips cemented on the mat, on the floor. Feel what you're feeling and feel a sense of gratitude for your body ability to move and to breathe. Bring the left leg back to center. Hold the strap with your right hand. Extend the left arm to the left with the left palm facing up. And then take the left leg about 2 to 3 inches to the right. This set of stretches is so therapeutic for your low back. So enjoy. Bring the leg back to center. Hold the strength for one more cycle of breath. And then slowly, gracefully release the leg, release the strap. And just notice if there's any shift that's already been happening in your thighs, your hips, your low back. Maybe mentally. You feel more peaceful. And then bend the knees, bring the knees once again towards your chest, hug them in, and rock a little bit from side to side. Good. And from here, we're going to rock forward and back. Bring your awareness to the transverse abdominis, the deepest abdominal muscles. Take your hands over your shins, look at your navel, and roll a few times forward and back, using these deep abdominal muscles to do the work. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. And come to your hands and your knees. Tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. Place your shoulders over the wrists and your hips over your knees. From here, cat and cow. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the heart. Exhale, round your entire spine. Tuck your chin to your chest slightly. Inhale, lift the tail, lift the sternum, look forward or slightly up. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, lengthen, lift, concave, exhale, round. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Come to a neutral spine, place your big toes to touch, knees apart, arms in front of you, forehead to the floor, extended Balasana, child's pose. If you would like to set an intention, a goal for your practice today, this is a good place to set it. Or you can simply reconnect to the light in your heart. Inhale, come to your hands and your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Press the floor away. Tuck your toes underneath you and come to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. For the first one, bend your knees slightly and walk the dog by bending one knee and then the other. Take your time. Pedaling, walking the dog. Stretching the hamstrings, the calves. Good, one more on each side. And then come to stillness in your downward facing dog. So you're firming your palms down and lifting all the way from your wrists through your forearms, firming the upper arms in and creating a lot of length from the crown of the head to your sit bones. Press your sit bones up and back even more. And allow the inner thighs to spiral back. Heavy the heels down. And breathe. From here, we're gonna shift to a plank pose. Inhale, shift to a plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, down dog. 4 more. Inhale, plank, warming up through the shoulders, the upper back of the chest. And exhale. Last 3. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Slightly bend in the elbows. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. So nice. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Uttanasana, forward fold. Make sure your feet are parallel. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, halfway, tailbone back, crown of the head forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bend your knees generously and like a rag doll, slowly come up to center. And come to the front edge of your mat. Tadasana, press your feet down. The entire surface of your feet should be pressed towards the earth. Lift your kneecaps up and firm your outer hips in. Draw your tailbone down and lift the lower belly in and up. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Up, back and down. Good, bring your hands to your heart center, maybe close the eyes. And at any point, if your mind wanders, come back to your breath. Gaze forward. Inhale, lift the arms above your head. Exhale, release the hands alongside your hips. Inhale, root down through your feet. Exhale, lift up through your torso, through the arms. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna add a side tilt. Inhale, lift. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Press the left foot down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge towards the right. Maybe look up. And come back to center. Extend both arms. Press the right foot down. Inhale, lift up. Take the left hand to the right wrist. And exhale, hinge towards the left. Maybe tilting the head so you can look up. And slowly come back to center. And release the hands. Good. Place your feet together or feet hip distance apart and parallel. Place your hands at your heart. Inhale, lift the arms above your head. Get long. Exhale, forward fold with a straight spine. Inhale halfway. Exhale, walk to a plank pose. Place your knees on the floor and tuck your toes. Descend all the way down to the floor. Place your hands by your ribs. Press the top of your feet down, top of your thighs down. Inhale. Lift the sternum, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes under. Come through tabletop position to a downward facing dog. Take the right leg up, square the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose and the nose to the right knee. Round your spine. Inhale back. Twice more. Exhale in, round your spine. And inhale back. One more. Exhale, stay, shoulders over the wrists. Round your spine, lift the right knee up. And then look in between your hands, place the right foot forward. Place the left knee down, untuck the back toes, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, shift your hips forward, but keep lengthening up through the torso, through the arms. And then frame the right foot with both sets of fingertips. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, lift the kneecaps. Exhale, bend the knee. Uno más, one more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the left palm down, reach the right arm forward. Left heel back, left thigh up. Inhale here, exhale, twist. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist. Bring the right hand down to frame the right foot. Take it back to a plank pose. Halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Either cobra or upward facing dog, shoulders back, chest lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect back to your heart center. Reconnect back to your breath. Left leg up and back, square your hips. Transverse abdominis. Abdominal muscles working here. Exhale, knee to nose to knee. Inhale back. Exhale, round the spine. And back. One more. Exhale, shoulders over the wrist. Stay here. Lift the left knee higher. And then place the left foot forward. Left knee over the left ankle. Release the back knee. Untuck the toes. Come up, Anjaney. Inhale, shift your hips forward. Exhale, lift everything up. Frame the left foot with your fingertips. Lift the right knee up, tuck the toes. And then from here, inhale, lengthen the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Stay here. Place the right palm down. Draw the right heel back. Extend the left arm forward so you have a long line of energy. And then inhale here and exhale, twist. As you inhale, think about lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, revolve a little bit more, like you're wringing out a towel. Good. Frame the left foot. Plank pose. Chaturanga, halfway down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You can always rest in a child's pose. Breathe. Look in between your hands. Walk forward or half forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. And the heart. How we doing? All right, let's sun salute. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fly. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Either step back or hop back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe. This is a inversion. Your heart is above your head. Therefore, you're strengthening your immune system and nourishing your brain. Look in between your hands, walk half float. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And heart. Let's do it 2 more times. Ready? Inhale, rise. Exhale. I like to think of it as flying. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Step back, float, or jump back. Halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You are amazing and you're doing awesome. Stay with me. Look in between your hands, make a decision of how to get there. Inhale takes you halfway. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, you rise. You touch the sky, you touch the clouds. And heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Broaden through the collarbones here. Draw your shoulder blades towards your chest. Exhale. Good. Moving on. Take the right leg up and back. Square the hips. Bend the right knee. Look in between your hands and bring the root. Right foot forward, 90-degree angle. Make sure your heel is underneath the right knee. Take your hands over the right thigh. Stabilize your feet down. And lift up the crescent pose. You're welcome to bend the left knee as much as you need to. And then maybe straighten the left leg as you feel it being appropriate. Good. From here, inhale, bring your torso forward. Extend the arms forward. Torpedo. Exhale, up. Twice more. Inhale. Sit bones back, fingers forward. And exhale up. One more. Torpedo. Good. Stay strong, stay powerful, stay energetic. And then from here, frame the right foot and come to standing splits. Lift the left leg up, square your hips. You're welcome to bend the right knee slightly. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, take the left hand to the right ankle. Maybe the right hand to the right ankle as well. Try to find balance. And then release your fingertips to frame the right foot. Come back to crescent pose. Cactus the arms, retract the shoulder blades towards each other. Maybe look up. And then plank pose. Vinyasa, or go directly to a downward facing dog. Outer ankles in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, left leg up and back. square the hips, bend the left knee. Look in between your hands. Press down through your feet, 90-degree angle. Hands on the thigh. Find crescent warrior. Either bend the right knee or find length by straightening it. Good from here. Inhale, torpedo. Sit bones back, sternum forward. Exhale up. Inhale, torpedo. Look forward and down. Exhale up. One more. Torpedo, nice and strong. Good. Feeling the muscles of your legs working. Excellent. Frame the left foot. Standing splits. Level your hips. Flex the right foot. Release the head down. Stay here or take the left hand to the left ankle. Maybe the right hand to the left ankle as well. If you fall, if you wiggle, it's all okay. It's awesome actually. Release the hands, come back to crescent. And then cactus the arms, retract the shoulder blades toward each other, find lengthening, opening through the heart center. And then take it to the floor. Plank pose. Take a vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. You're doing great. Good. And then from here, bring your knees to the floor. Tabletop position. Interlace your fingers underneath your face, elbows underneath the shoulders, and come to a plank pose. Press your tailbone back. Firm your hips. And feel your navel tucked in towards your spine. Then from here, pivot both heels to the right and stack the left foot on top of the right. Inhale, lift the hips up, and exhale, release. Two more. Inhale up. Make sure both forearms are on the floor. Exhale, release. Working the obliques. One more. Inhale, lift. Maybe lift the left leg this time. Release it. Come back to plank. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pivot both heels to the left. Stack the right heel over the left. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift the hips. Lift the right leg up. Yes, you can. Release. Come back to a plank pose. Drop your knees down. Tabletop position. Downward facing dog. Breathe. It's all gonna be okay, I promise. Take the right leg up and back, open and stack the right hip over the left. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, shoulders over the wrists, and back. Right knee, nose to right knee, round the spine, and back. Right knee, left elbow, twist, lift up, and center. Right foot forward, warrior two. Heel to arch, heel to heel. You decide. It's your body, your practice. Make sure the right knee is over the right ankle. And bend the right knee as you press the left outer thigh and the left outer foot into the floor, towards the floor. From here, inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the kneecaps. Exhale, bend. One more, inhale. And exhale. Look forward. Energize your arms, energize your fingers. Sit a little lower. Good, and straighten the right leg. Shift your hips back, shift forward, and find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Press the mound of the big toes down to the floor, and find energy all the way from your ankles up to your knees, from your knees to your hips. Then find this length from the left hip to the left shoulder, from the right hip to the right shoulder, and then from wrist to wrist. Place the left hand over the left hip, bend the right knee, look forward about 2 feet, and take it to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Flex the left foot like crazy. And open up through the hips. Maybe look forward, maybe look up. Then slowly, as you came, take it back to warrior two. Flip your right palm up. In my classes, I call this honey. Pour some honey on it. And sprinkle yourself, shower yourself with honey. Bend the right knee. Lean back, find space in between your ribs, your intercostal muscles. Feel the sweetness of this day, of this moment. And exhale, take it to a plank pose, Vinyasa. Whew. I'm so glad you're in here with me. Left leg up and back. Open and stack the left hip over the right. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. And back. Exhale, knee to nose, nose to knee. Round the spine. And up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Twist, 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 twist. Even more. And back. Warrior two, second side. Sorry, I have my back to you. Press the surface of both feet down to the floor. Find your courage, your bravery, your strength, your energy, your beauty. Maybe open the left knee to the left a little bit more if it's caving in. And press the right foot down. Sit a little lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Sink into it. Then straighten the left leg, lift the kneecaps. Hand to your hips, find Trikonasana. I see a plane in the sky. In the blue, blue, blue sky. So beautiful. And from here, place the right hand over the hip. Bend the left knee. Look forward. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Think about pressing the right foot back as you're stabilizing your left thigh down, as you're opening up through the hip, through the chest. Take it back to warrior two. Find that organic honey from the farmer's market and pour it all over you. We can all use some honey right now, some sweetness, some kindness. bend the left knee a little lower. And then take it to a plank pose. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Maybe a child's pose. Watch your body breathe. Witness your body breathe. Look in between your hands, walk up or float forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Hands on the heart. So nice. We're gonna do some squats with a knee lift here. So parallel your feet. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you again in my classes. Okay, from here, squat down and lift the right knee up, hands to the chest. Find your balance. Squat down, left knee to your chest, find your balance. Squat and up. So working on strength and balance. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Sit a little lower. Good. Press your heels down, lift your toes. Maybe sit a little lower. And then either place your fingertips on the floor or not. Lift your heels and come to sit on your tush. Good. I'm gonna turn that way. All right. Take your hands behind your thighs. Draw your navel in and up. Capital letter C with your spine. Lift the knees, lift the feet. Take the hands in front of you. You can always stay here, or we're gonna take it from Ardha Chandrasana, Ardha Navasana, bow pose to Navasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale up. We have 9 more. 9, 8, core work. 7, 6, 5, 4, stay with me, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, maybe straighten the legs. Bring your thighs to your chest and your chest to the thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, bend your knees, come back to your hands and your knees. That was just like your little break. Hands and knees. Downward facing dog you go. Look in between your hands, walk, hop, float. Inhale forward. Halfway. Exhale, stay in Uttanasana. Maybe take your hands underneath your feet. You're welcome to bend your knees as much as you need to. And then let your head hang. Let your neck relax. Let your jaw relax. Feels so good to have the head down underneath the heart. Then release the fingertips to the floor. Bend your knees and rise up. Hands to the heart. Okie dokie smoky. Bring your feet together. And inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. So press your heels down and maybe lift your toes. Take your shins back and drop your hips down as you lift your chest up. Drop your tushy as you lift the chest. And then slowly stand up. Hands to the heart. Again, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. This time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows in. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right leg up and back. Bend the right knee. Right foot forward. Back to Crescent Warrior. We've been here before. Good. From here, we're going to transition to Warrior 3. Place your hands at your heart. Look in front of the right foot and bring the left leg up. Good. Drop the left hip and square level your hips. Flex the left foot and either take your arms sideways like airplane or in front of you or at the heart. From here, bring the left knee to the right knee, Shiva squat. Exhale, take the left leg back. Twice more. Inhale, left knee to right knee, and back. And one more. Left knee to the right. Stay here. Take it back to Warrior 3 and hold it. Back to Crescent. Cactus the arms. And take a Vinyasa. Good. Second side, left leg up. Left knee bent. Bring the left foot forward. Crescent Warrior. You are warriors. Transitioning to Warrior 3. Hands to the heart in front of you or airplane wings. Bring the right leg back, flex it. Drop the right hip to level the hips. Find your balance, find your composure. Bring the right knee to the left knee, Shiva squat. Exhale back. Two more, Shiva squat. Exhale back. One more. And hold the Warrior 3. A little bit longer. Back to Crescent. Woo! Lost my balance there. Cactus. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Ooh. Okay, I think you enjoyed that plank pose from earlier, so we're going to do another variation of it. Come forward to a plank pose. This time, keep your palms on the floor. Pivot both heels to the right. Take the left foot on top of the right. And from here, lift your hips. And then lift the left leg up. Up and down. Up and down. And 3. And down. And 2. And one more. And now stay here and open up to Vashisthasana. Left leg up. I apologize, left arm up, not left leg. You can lift the left leg up. Let's try it. Ooh, so nice. Release it. Come back to a plank pose, second side. Pivot both heels to the left. Stack. Lift the hips. Lift the right leg 5 times. 5. And down. 4. And down. 3. Strong core. 2. 1. Good. Stay here. Open Vashisthasana. Maybe lift the right leg up. And release. And come center. And take a Vinyasa. And Urdhva. And Adho. Woo. Firm your outer arms in. Take your sit bones up and back even more. Look in between your hands, hop float. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale high. Wonderful. Okie dokie. So in the very beginning of our practice, we did a stretch for the legs. And now we're going to repeat it again. standing up using balance and lengthening of the hamstrings to accomplish this. So take your strap and parallel your feet. You want to firm your hips in and then come to the ball of your right foot. You can take the strap over your left shoulder for now. Lift the right knee up to hip height. Flex the right foot. Take the strap, and like we did on the floor in the very beginning, strap the ball of your right foot. You can stay here, that's gorgeous. Listen to your body and honor it. Or you can straighten the right leg. Good. Pin the right thigh bone into the right hip socket and lengthen the area from the hips to your torso through the crown of the head up. Now take the strands of the strap with your right hand like we did on the floor and externally rotate the right leg to the right. Padagustasana 2. Breathe. My left knee is slightly bent because I don't want to hyperextend it. Then take the right leg back, plug that thigh bone in the hip socket, and then change to the left hand. Extend the right arm to the right as you bring the right leg to the left. Breathe. Come back to center, and then don't release the leg, just release the strap. Take your arms above your head. 3, 2, 1, and release. Take your legs. Awesome. Okay, I just looked at my watch. Time goes so fast when I teach class because I love it so much. Okie dokie smoky. So, firm your hips. Okay, find the strength we just practiced throughout the class in your thighs. Come to the ball of your left foot. Bring the left knee up. Maybe take the strap over the right shoulder. And then take the strap. You can do it without the strap too. You can just hold the foot with your hands. Then either stay here and work in progress, or extend the leg in front of you. Now notice that one side is more challenging than the other. My left side is always tighter, weaker than the right. So I just observe and I just give a little bit more TLC, tender love and care, to the left side. It's all good. Then take the strands of the strap with your left hand. Externally rotate the left thigh bone to the left. The right hand can be at your hip, at the heart. Firm the hips. So try to stay upright instead of leaning to one side. Good. Bring the leg back to center and then change. Take the strap in your right hand. Left arm to the left. Padagustasana 3. Yes. Good. Are you breathing? I hope so. Come back to center. And without losing that left leg, release the strap. Arms up. And release. I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. Good, shake it. Okie dokie. So release the strap. We're gonna come to Malasana, Yogi squat. So toe slightly out, heel slightly in, hands of the heart, and come down to your Yogi squat. I always say in my classes that this pose is awesome. Not only it opens up and lubricates the hips, but it also helps with the digestion system. upper lower intestines, widening up through the kidneys, through the liver. There's so many hidden gems in yoga, hidden blessings, hidden gifts, internal gifts. So good. Good. And from here, release your hands back. Safely sit on your sit bones and come to lay on your mat. Parallel your feet so they're hip distance apart and parallel. Take your heels back towards your buttocks, about, I would say, an inch away from your buttocks. And we're going to transition to bridge pose to lengthen and strengthen through the hip flexors. Place your hands alongside your hips. Inhale, lift your hips off the floor. And exhale, release the hips down. So we're just going to move dynamically twice more. Inhale, lift the pelvis, lift the hips, lengthen the tailbone forward and towards the back of your knees. Exhale, release. And one more. Inhale, lift. This time, stay up. Really lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the knees. Maybe interlace your fingers under your back. Draw your shoulders underneath your shoulder blades or tuck them under. And find a way to broaden through the sternum, the heart center. Lift, 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 lift. Press your forearms down, press your fingers down to lift up. And then exhale and release. Should we do it again? I think so. Twice more, okay? Inhale, lift. Interlace your fingers, lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Broaden through the collarbones. Feel the lengthening of your hip flexors, your quadriceps. And slowly release. If you practice wheel, go ahead and take it if you want to. I'm going to do another bridge. Inhale, lift up. Tuck the shoulders under the shoulder blades. Lift your hip bones. Lift your thighs. And exhale, slowly release it down. Okay. Straighten the legs in front of you just for one breath. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Then bend your knees once again. Take the right leg up, flex the right foot, bend the right knee, and thread the eye of the needle or figure four stretch. So feel your hips descend towards the mat, heavy. And then very gently allow the right knee to draw forward. And allow the navel to soften down. Shoulders release and relax. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And lengthen your inhalations and your exhalations. Slowly release your stretch. Straighten the legs in front of you one more time. Allowing the spine to return to its natural curvature. Then bend your knees. We'll take the second side, left leg up, flex the foot, figure four. Heavy your hips down. And gently allow that left knee to press forward. Feeling the stretch most likely in your left outer hip. Sometimes we accumulate a lot of emotional baggage in our hips. So it's so nice to be able to stretch and open up space for positive emotions, positive experiences. Slowly release the stretch. Lengthen the legs in front of you. Bring your knees again towards your chest. Hug them in. That low back feels so much better now from all those stretching poses, all the movement, the breath. Feels so much different than when we first said hello to it in the beginning. Take your legs and feet together, knees together. Open up the arms. Take both knees towards the left elbow. Take the left hand and encourage some heaviness in the thighs. Allow that right shoulder to descend towards the floor. Feeling expansion and extension through the collarbones, through the chest. Bring your knees back to center, hug them in. And then when you're ready, second side, knees to the right elbow, left arm to the left, right hand over your thighs. You can even scooch that left arm to the left. And then soften through the left shoulder, let it descend, let it rest. Let it go. We are so blessed, so blessed. Bring your knees back to center, hug them in, and then find a place to get really, really comfortable and warm and cozy. Maybe cover your navel, or maybe your chest, or maybe your eyes, and make yourself in a tight cocoon. Make sure you're feeling comfortable and warm and cozy. As you come to about 4 minutes of pure relaxation, also known as Shavasana. Relax your toes, your ankles and your feet. Relax your ankles and your shins. Feeling the softness of the skin around your knees. Allow the thighs to become heavy. Allow the hips to be heavy. Feel the extension and the expansion of your spine as you are being held by the earth. Soften the navel. Feel a sense of gratitude for all the internal organs functioning in harmony. Feeling a sense of gratefulness for your respiratory system, the diaphragm, the lungs, the heart. Relax through the shoulders, soften through the arms, the palms, the fingers. Allow the neck to just be. Your face is soft, your jaw is soft. Teeth, tongue. There's a space between your brain and your skull. Allow that space to just be. Allow the mind to rest and let go. Allow the eyes to be heavy. Rest. Fully rest. Shavasana. Please take your hands to the heart. Keep your eyes closed. Look deep within the center of your heart and find that tiny pinpoint of brilliantly colored light. It is a beautiful color. It is the very center of your love and healing energy. Watch as your pinpoint of light begins to pulsate and grow until it fills your heart. Allow this colored light to fill you and then radiate from you to your city, your state, your country, your continent, and to the entire world. Healing it. Take a long inhalation in through the nose and exhale out. Keeping your eyes closed, come to the right hand side, lay there in a fetal position. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you would like. Or if you would like to transition back to your day, come to any comfortable seated position. Place your hands at your heart. I am so grateful you decided to practice with me today. The light within me sees, respects, and honors the light that pulsates so brilliantly and colorfully within you. May we use this light collectively to heal everything and everyone around us, including our